Well, we are coming up on the holiday that is all about love. And it is with Valentine's Day in mind that our retirement expert today is helping us focus on the ones we care about most. Not with hearts and flowers, but rather by being prepared for a time we might not be here. Here's more in our regular segment sponsored by Safe Harbor Retirement Group. And it's time to welcome back to the show Cory Sickles, who is the president of Safe Harbor Retirement. Hi, Cory.
Hi, Robin. How are you?
I'm good. And, you know, this is a topic not everyone wants to talk about, but it's important. We want everyone to kind of send a unique Valentine's Day gift, right? One that's all about protecting the ones that they love. So explain what you mean by this.
Well, really what we're talking about, Robin, is being able to prepare when you're, not going to be there. Whether it's you or whether it's you and your spouse, you just want to make sure that not only from a financial standpoint, but also from a legal standpoint, that you have everything in order in case something does happen. It's really going to go the way, where you want it to go, but more importantly, how you want it to go, to your beneficiaries. So
where do you start, right? Give us kind of a good place to begin.
I really think the first thing you need to kind of determine is whether you need a will or a trust. And, we have estate planning attorneys and myself, we can meet with you to determine which is best for you. But, you also want to make sure that you have your health care power of attorney, your financial power of attorney, and your living will all in place. You just want to make it as simple and as easy as possible. If something does unexpectedly happen, or if you get sick, someone's going to really be able to manage your finances or have it again when you do pass, go the way that you really want it to go.
Cory, do you recommend this for all your clients or just for people who have a lot of assets? Is this something everyone needs to do?
Everyone really needs to do it. I mean, everybody wants to be able to make sure if something happens, it goes the way that you want it to go. The other part that you want to make sure of is that you're going to be able to avoid probate, which could be costly and it might take a long time for it to come out of, the assets to come out of probate as well. So you just want to make sure it's going to be as simple as possible. No one expects to pass away. And the easiest time to be able to do all this, all this type of important stuff is to be able to make, really to do it when you're healthy. Things do change. You might even get a divorce or, you might remarry, you might have a blended family as well. So you don't want to leave it up to the courts to decide where all your assets are going to go. You really need to take care of this, really now.
And you also want people to consider the what ifs in regards to assisted living. What are some of the ways that you can really help families prepare for that?
One of the things, of course, we can always do is look at some type of policy. And, most life insurance policies now have long-term care riders, and it doesn't really matter whether, you're actually in a facility or whether you actually have someone coming in and taking care of you. One of the biggest expenses or can really blow through all your assets is if you would go into a home and you're not really prepared for it. So we can actually, look at it that way. Even from an estate planning standpoint, we can look at maybe protecting your house in case you do go into a facility. Because, a lot of times if you own your house, you want to be able to pass that on, to your spouse or to your kids. There's other ways to be able to protect some of the assets that you have too, which is really where the estate planning attorney comes into play.
And your company can help keep all these documents safe and maybe more importantly, accessible from anywhere, because we know a lot of times situations happen in different states or a family member lives somewhere else. So tell us about how that works.
Yeah, we have what we call our generational vault, and all of our clients have access to it, but it's a secure online tool where you can upload all of your important documents. But more importantly, you can also provide access to that to your family members too. So if you have a trustee or your executor that wants to be able to have access to these documents, it's going to make it a lot easier for them to be able to do that. And let's also look at it this way. You might be traveling a lot. Maybe you go down to Florida for 3 months or Arizona or wherever you're actually going. And it would be very easy to go online and grab the documents that you do need wherever you are. As I always say, it's 24/7. You don't know where you're going to be. As long as you have internet access, you have access to these important documents.
All right, Cory, if someone wants to learn more about this aspect of planning or anything else that goes into retirement, how do they best reach out to you?
Yeah, the best way is you can always visit our website at safeharboroh.com or give us a call at 614-760-0670. We have locations in, Dublin and Easton. We can also even meet virtually via Zoom as well. So don't procrastinate. Get it taken care of. We're at the beginning of 2022, and again, all meetings are complimentary and there's no obligations.
All right, Cory Sickles with Safe Harbor. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin.